Hello spooky gamers, welcome back to my channel SRK Gaming. Today we are diving into the Halloween event 2024 in Dying Light 2. Get ready for a scare-tastic adventure as we explore all the creepy and cool features this event has to offer. Now in 2023, the decorations were pumpkin carved into creepy faces and skeletons scattered around every corner. The atmosphere was electric with excitement. Some cool animations were also to be seen and some effects like camouflage was compelling factor. The bazaar looked terrific with extra pumpkins all over the place. But this year it looks even more concentrated and beautiful. The event runs from October 30th to November 20th, making it one of the longest running themed events in the game so far, Halloween style. With this latest update, it will bring us a massive and exciting game changes. First off, the return of Tower Raid mode. Now with a roguelike twist, imagine fighting your way up to the skyscraper floor by floor, each one harder than the last. You start with the set loadout, and as you progress, I will talk about the loadout later, but you will face zombies and tougher monsters with the unique abilities. There are 12 floors in total, each more chaotic, making it a true test of survival skills and a chance to experiment with builds. Brother Baka returns as a central figure, but instead of simply roaming the city, you will be facing him in a new tower raid. The tower itself now has 3 haunting hotel-themed floors, with each floor randomized by modifiers to make each run unique. Now, for the first time, the game has introduced 4 new characters built tailored to this hardcore model, each with distinct loadouts, kinda pre-default or non-customized characters. Scarecrow with high horsepower and heavy siege, Plague with a stamina boost and a stronger melee attacks, Van Aiden with the deadly crossbow and ranged tactics, and the Cursed Pirate, my favorite, who dishes out more damage when combining weapons and Parker. The balance of these classes adds fresh strategic layer to the game. At the start of each raid, you will pick from one of these 4 Halloween characters, and competing with any of these characters, it will grant a unique weapon, making it worth trying out every roll. And of course, Halloween candies are back. You will earn these from the raids to spend in Baka's shop. Plus, if you're still having the treats from the last year, those will automatically get converted to this year's candies. Any other extra, I'm sorry, candies above 1000 will be converted to mutation samples. I wish I had kept some of them, but there was no option for this year. This Halloween event is split into 3 chapters across October and November. Week 1 lets you get a feel for the tower, Week 2 ups the difficulty with elite hordes, and by Week 3, daily bounties unlock for even more reward. And speaking of rewards, you will be battling a new seasonal boss on the top floor. Each win gets you exclusive Halloween cosmetic, weapons, and of course, bragging rights. Now this Halloween update comes with 3 bundles to check out. The Van Aiden bundle, only obtainable from Baka, Count Skull, and the Cursed Pirate bundle, which you can grab with DL points. There's also a free one-handed weapon, the Gladius Sword. As it is one-handed, it automatically comes into the cool category. A gladiator-style weapon available for a limited time in the store, so grab it while it lasts. This Tower Raid introduces 2 types of perks, Session perks and Character perks. The Session perks chosen by the session host last for just 1 raid, while Characters perk will stay with you for the entire event and can be upgraded using perk points. This lets you tailor each run for a maximum impact and gives you the raid more depth compared to the past events. Now keep in mind that this raid is supposed to be played with a group of 4 or at least 2 to 3 people, making it possible and easy to cross. But since most of our players have a big earthworm under us, so we will try to get berserk and try to take over alone, being all powerful and all. But technically the raid is playable except for a few glitches, which I am sure the devs will rectify soon. And also I have been playing this raid alone in easy mode. So I feel if easy mode is like this, I don't know how Nightmare and the Elite would be, though I have already played in Nightmare mode and it requires like for normal zombies 4 to 5 hits. That is also the walker. So the stamina will automatically get depleted like Thirsty Crow, and if there are few virals, then say tata to the raid. Because in easy mode itself I have been struggling. I mean, not that I have an issue with the skill, but it's been difficult to cross even third floor. It takes quite a number of hits for virals to go down, and that is not even the issue. There are so many of these virals spawning every now and then that it becomes difficult to manage. So possibly the one way that I have found is invest your time slowly and gradually, take it, or go with the group, which is the raid as supposed to be meant. Now I want to highlight a couple of things on the gameplay itself. I have tried playing with all the 4 characters, and the best yet I have found is the Cursed Pirate. I mean, he has one-handed weapon, which is the coolest part, and along with that he has a grappling hook, giving major advancement and advantage over stages. You can dodge, you can quickly move around and escape yourself. Alternatively, he also has alternative weapons like electric mine, prop gun, dynamite and knife bomb, which is very good for now. I mean, extremely handy, since I have tried with all the 4 characters and ended up not moving forward more than 2 floors. Not that there's a problem with my skills, but overall the game itself has been designed in such a way for now. Now there are a couple of glitches. For instance, the Scarecrow goon has no health bar and it seems glitch, as I have bombarded him with night bombs and multiple attacks from alternate and main weapons for good amount of time, but nothing seems to work. Maybe it was a glitch for me, or maybe after hitting him like for 10 minutes on easy mode he might have gone down, but it should not be that case, and anyways it was not the case for me. The virals keep spawning every now and then and they are extremely fast, making one-handed weapon ideal for quick sessions of attack, but it should not have been a situation like this. Other allies, especially Van Aiden, since the reload time on the crossbow will mess up your time, especially with these virals, so it would not be advisable, at least for now. So having a crossbow is quite risky when playing alone, as it can be secured, but you need to be extra slow and vigilant. While trying Scarecrow, the weapon after certain hits, I don't know what happened, it just dropped. I mean, gone. It was just thrown out by itself and I was left with punches to deal with. So I'm actually dealing with punches to goons and virals, and it could be temporary glitch for me, but having Scarecrow certainly is dubious, at least for now, for the couple of games that I have played, when your main weapon itself gives up. Although you can find other weapons as well from the crate, but you need to do a lot of search and you should know where it is located, and every stage will be different, so it could be time consuming as well. The plague was very average, similar to Cursed Pirate, and except that it did not have ranged weapons. So yes, it acquired later, but it's pretty much a second choice I would go for. He's stronger than the other two, that goes without saying. Baka also has some interesting stuff, so my recommendation would be to invest in farming these candies, to buy some perks to make raid easier, and consumables that would give you added advantage. And by farming I mean quite a lot of time investment with bounties and all. The update isn't just about Halloween, there are some big additions to gameplay mechanic as well. It brings some great quality of life changes, like for instance the controller users can now aim more accurate. Firearms now have a new control scheme that allows you to aim with the left trigger, making it feel much more like a traditional FPS. Now this has been heavily requested in the past, ever since at least the guns were introduced, and it really enhances the gameplay and the game's flow. So I'm in favor of it. The parry and attack mechanics have been improved, and even your blunt weapon swings feel a little heavier. Plus, they have fixed some frustrating bugs, like you will have some smoother experience exploring the open world and taking down the undead. Unlike normally, it can glitch out. The devs definitely have patched some issues with the co-op gameplay and the tower raid itself, such as getting stuck on certain floors, which I have experienced myself. Or probably you can get locked in the waiting hose screen. That also has been fixed occasionally when the game freezes, especially when you're opening the map. Adjustment to some of the characters' abilities like the bash and the crowdrunner skills. Volatile's hives are back in the GRE quarantine lab, so that is after a long absence, so keep an eye out of those intense encounters. The greedy filters has been updated, but the greedy dark version stays the same. Techland's latest Dying to Know episode hinted at what's next, and they mentioned the plan to roll out 4 major events every year, that is quarterly probably, with smaller updates in between. They're also seeking community feedback on what the future alterations to the game should be like, so feel free to drop out your ideas in the comments for them to consider. And finally, Twitch drops are back, lasting till 10th of November. It will feature the Blazing Fury SMG for 90 minutes of watch time and the Blazing Fury outfit for 120 minutes of watch time. So get on Twitch during the event and make those numbers. So are you guys ready to face your fears and embrace the darkness? Whether you're a die-hard fan or just jumping into Dying Light 2 game for the first time, this Halloween event is packed with chills and thrills. Don't miss out, log in, climb that tower, and let me know in the comments how high you get. If you enjoyed this breakdown, like, subscribe and hit the bell for more Dying Light content. Happy Halloween and good luck experiencing the terror firsthand. Happy gaming and may your nightmares be sweet. Ciao.